In life, we experience both positive and negative emotions. Neither one is truly good or bad, they simply exist to guide us. If we learn how to understand them, they can actually become useful tools. Take depression, for example. Sometimes depression simply means that somewhere inside us we feel like something is missing. A dream, a connection, a sense of purpose, something we hoped for but don't have. The feeling comes and goes because we are human. There will always be something we want. So the real question becomes this: what actions can we take to achieve the things we want? And if we can't have them, do we really need them? Or can we learn how to let them go? When someone is feeling depressed, sometimes the best thing to do is shift their focus. So let me ask you something. What are you grateful for? Tell me about something amazing that happened yesterday. Tell me a story about something that made you smile. Sometimes, in the brief moment when we stop thinking about the problem, the answer quietly appears on its own. But life isn't always kind when it comes to people. One of the hardest lessons I've learned is how fake people can be. When I first moved to a new place, I met someone who talked to me for a while. We spent time together, had conversations, and it seemed like maybe something real could grow from it. But the moment I told her I couldn't give her money, she disappeared just like that. Then a few months later, there was another situation. Someone was upset because she wanted her own house. She came to me asking for help. I told her she might be asking the wrong person. Still, I tried to help in the way I could. I offered to give her $200 and suggested that she and her roommate could also contribute $200 each. Together it could help them move forward, but that wasn't enough. She wanted me to pay the full $600 myself, and I remember thinking, I'm not going to pay for a place I can't even use, just so other people can do whatever they want there. The truth is, I don't make a lot of money. Not enough to live the lifestyle people expect, sometimes traveling to different countries, eating at expensive restaurants, going on luxury dates, but that never meant I had nothing to offer. To me, a good night could be something simple: plug in a movie, cook a homemade meal, pack a picnic and sit somewhere peaceful. Maybe someday take a cruise after saving up together. But for some reason, that kind of love gets called cheap. Those thoughts have been in the back of my mind ever since I joined the military, and when people ask me why I haven't been in a relationship for 3 years, I usually just laugh and tell them the truth. I can't afford a relationship. Sometimes I even joke about it, but behind the humor, there's something deeper. Because this is the part that really hurts. Love can be beautiful, but love can also be painful. When we love someone deeply, they become part of our world. Sometimes they become our entire world, and when that world suddenly disappears, we are left standing in a kind of emotional void, trying to figure out how to breathe again, trying to figure out what direction to walk next. When someone takes advantage of your love, it plants a seed inside you, a seed of loneliness, and that seed grows into questions. Why wasn't I good enough? Why was I rejected? Why should I even try again? But those questions can slowly grow into doubt if we're not careful. Doubt about ourselves, doubt about other people, eventually doubt about love itself. That's why we have to learn how to control those emotions before they control us. Love is powerful. In fact, love might be the most powerful force we have. There's an old saying, it is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Because love teaches us something important about being human. Albert Schweitzer once said, the purpose of human life is to serve, and to show compassion and the will to help others. That means even when love hurts, even when people disappoint us, we can't allow that pain to turn us cold. We can't allow another person to become the reason we hide away from the world. Instead, we have to keep planting our seeds of love. Some of those seeds will grow, some will not, but every experience teaches us something, and every lesson helps us grow stronger. So no matter what you've been through, don't let the pain stop you from loving again, because the world still needs people who care.